today, y'all. So I hope you are keeping warm wherever you are, or if you don't like the warm, that's fine too. All right, come on in. Welcome to Spice Isle Cafe. If this is your very first time, welcome, welcome. We're happy to have you. It's gonna be an amazing time today because we're doing split pea soup. Do you know what that is? It is a soup made from split peas, and the weather we got today is the right recipe for the day. I like soup when outside is raining, don't you? So go get your grandma, your auntie, whoever, your cousin, your puppies, whoever, whatever you have close by, make sure and have a company to sit and watch this beautiful recipe and this video here on Spice Isle Cafe.
Carrie Sargent said hello.
Hi, Carrie.
Daniel Nelson is saying it's less warm here, please.
Alright, so we're doing split pea soup. Ooh, we have some goodness here, y'all. I hope you are seeing it. I've done the split peas. I've prepared the split pea. I boiled it in just some water and garlic. And I just make sure it reached to the point where you can press it like this and it comes, you know, it's just like this in your hand, okay? And then I just add a little seasoning in here, whatever you like, garlic powder, you want to put a little bit of turmeric or whatever you want in there, and you kind of, you know, you just give it a little love, a little mashing. All right, so I have this here and I have some pigtails. Now this tasty, salty, piggy goodness is what I'll be using, and it's a little salty, so I washed it, I boiled it, and strained out that water. And then I have some provision here. Okay, obviously I had to chop it up too, all right? So, and I have some yams. Now, I'm not a big fan of yams. My husband is, so I'm like, I'll be nice today and just throw in some white yams in there, some yuca. So if you have some yams, if you have some potatoes, you know, some carrots, just chop it up, give it a rough chop. You know, you have that there ready. And obviously you need to have some aromatics. You know, you have to have the flavor. So I have my little bundle of herbs here. I have some thyme and some oregano and some parsley, you know, ready to go. I have, you know, onions and some sweet pepper with some garlic here in my mortar and pestle. And listen, we're gonna get this baby on the road. So come on in, go get your friends, let them know that Spice Isle Cafe is having an amazing recipe with soup, split pea soup. Okay.
Sergeant was saying with pigtail you can't go wrong.
No, you can't go wrong with pigtails. Now listen,
man don't eat that.
if you have not had pigtails, you're missing out on something. Okay? Alright, so I am going to use the famous pressure cooker. I am going to just take all of these goodness here and start putting it in my pressure cooker. And then I am going to bring to a boil. Yes. So I'm putting everything in here. All of this goodness. I know it looks like a lot of split pea, right? But we want it all nice and thick. Just we want it all nice and thick. So here we go. We have the split peas in there. I am going to put the pigtails that I washed and all of that in here too. I hope you're seeing this. I'm gonna add my onions. Woo! I'm telling you. And this big bowl of goodness, oh, it's heavy. Now, based on the potatoes or yams or so that you're using, You can put these just when you know the soup is almost ready. But for me, I'm putting it all in. It's a one-pot wonder. So I'm gonna dump this baby in here. So the yams, and I have some potatoes and carrots. Woo-hoo! And I just cut up one sweet pepper with the garlic in here, okay? And I boiled some water earlier on, and I'm just gonna pour that in here. Woo! It's what? 1.7 liters. So I'm just gonna pour everything in. So if you're just joining, what are we making? Split pea soup. I'm telling you. Goodness, beautiful. So I'm just gonna give this a quick mix. I'm not adding salt to this mixture because the pigtails, it was salted pigtails. So I'm gonna leave this in here. Oh my goodness, I'm throwing it away, y'all. Could you believe that? I'm just gonna put it back in here. Listen, so we have, look at all this beautiful color and everything happening here. Carrots and, ooh, Lord have mercy. So, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm gonna put a little tick of paprika in there, because you want a little heat. Just a little paprika. And you can use whatever seasoning you like. And I'm going to cover the pot. I'm going to crank up the heat. I'm actually going to put it medium high and leave that to just do its thing. Okay? Now, you may ask, well, how long will that take now? So we're going to check it at the half an hour mark, okay? So if you can stick with me, definitely we will be hanging out for a minute. More than a minute, obviously. So while this, boils away and do its thing, I am going to do some dumplings. Now, Caribbean dumplings are very straightforward. Sometimes, people use cornmeal in their dumplings. Some people use sweet potato. Some people just, they do it plain, and we like it plain. So if you're not a white flour person, you can use mixed whole wheat in here. You can use cornmeal in here. You can use potato if you like, but I'm just doing plain all-purpose flour. I have like 2 cups in here. I am going to put a pinch of salt. And this time I'm not even using a measure. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh my goodness. So yes, I'm actually going to put, this is like a half a teaspoon of salt in here. I'm using kosher salt. You can use whatever salt you like, and I'm going to mix this around just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to, I took my rings off today so I can get my hands in there and dig, do what I need to do. So I'm going to make a little well. Y'all can ask any questions you want in the meantime. If you missed it, we're making split pea soup. Everything is in the pot. I did a 1-pot wonder. Except the dumplings. I'm going to put it there in a few minutes. Once I give this chance to boil. All right, so I mixed up some salt in this flour. I'm using all-purpose flour. I'm making a well, and then I'm gonna add the water in. I'm just using a spoon for now, but then I'm going there with my good old fingers. I'm telling you. That's the way I can feel the texture and I know what I want. Split pea soup. Listen, this morning it felt like hurricane was coming here in Texas. was raining cats and dogs. I'm telling you. Outside was dark and thunder and lightning was flashing even through my curtains. Could you believe that? And now the sun has peaked its head. But I'm grateful for the rain so that my little garden in the back there can, you know, get some love. All right, now I'm putting this spoon away and I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We're making dumplings for our split pea soup. I'm gonna go in there and I'm just kind of like using my fingers, if you will. I mean, once it starts coming together, you're good.
So, Daniel was asking a question there. Did I get it? He is asking if I would say that the weather exceeded expectations.
I don't know. The weather did not exceed expectations for me, so. Yes, my lovely people. So, tell me if you ever had split pea soup before, how you do it, so we can learn from each other, okay? Let me know. So now I'm going in there with my palm, but that's so that everything will come together nicely. Yeah, I'm cleaning all the sides. I'm just using like the back of my fingers here. So however it is that you do it, now that it is kind of like a ball, I'm going in there with my palm, but more towards that edge. And so it's a little sticky. I'm gonna add just a tad bit of flour in my hand. And get in there, get in there, get in there. Yes, my people. Let me know. I mean, you can even tell me, do you even like split pea soup? Do you know what it is? Let's talk.
So I heard that the dumplings in Antigua are like the best in the entire Caribbean.
Listen,
That's what I heard.
every life my husband wants to go competition, eh?
It's not a competition.
He thinks everything from his country is the best. And I get that, you
I'm
know?
not saying what I heard.
I think everything in my island is the best too.
I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Because after all, you know, he came to a Grenadian to ask her hand in marriage. So just say everything is better in my country.
Let's stay focused on the
Oh my goodness! Oh my lovely people. We're having a little bit of fun here on Spice Isle Cafe. I know, you see I'm getting in. Listen, I have to get my little workout in, my little arm workout, if you will. Yes. So I'm just kneading the flour. You don't have to knead it that way. I mean, it's already ready. I just like it a little smooth, so I'm going in there. It's dumpling though, it doesn't matter.
But how do you get it to taste like Antigua's dumpling?
I am not making Antigua's dumplings, the Grenadian making it.
I don't understand why not. That's the one dumpling.
Oh, somebody comment in the live. Let's hear what's going on.
I'm just confused.
So I am just gonna I'm gonna part the dumpling, you know, I'm taking just about, you know, kind of like a little ball, if you will. And Grenadians, we make our dumpling long.
So your strongly biased friends, Shams.
Oh, hi, Shams.
She was saying, so then let him make the dumplings.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, I know she's biased. She's always on your side.
So yeah, so that's kind of like what our dumplings look like. After we just put water and salt and all-purpose flour, knead it, you know, so it comes into a dough like this. And then we take a little bit out and roll it kind of like that. Now, you can have fun with it My lovely husband likes his looking almost like a bake. So when I take this out and I squeeze it, put it together, I just kind of press it down, you know, and then go around with it. Kind of like so. So he likes his looking kind of like a bake. So I'm gonna make some like a bake, some long, some around. Listen, we're gonna have fun with dumplings. Fun with the dumplings, y'all. So yeah, let me know how is it that you make split pea soup. Do you even like split pea? I love split pea soup. I mean, I think when I was home, I liked pea soup a whole lot. And not just split peas, like green pea soup and callaloo soup. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, and yes. And for those of you who don't know what callaloo is, it's a dark green leafy vegetable, kind of like spinach, that we use also to make soup. So I missed that because I can't find that here. But yeah, so yeah, I'm rolling dumplings away. Let me know. Let me know what you do when you're making split pea soup. So yes, I'm pressing these because I have to make a few because Nia loves his baked-like looking dumpling.
I'm just saying.
So I am going to make some of those. I'm making some long.
I like Antiguan dumplings, that's all I'm saying.
Okay. So I am going to be pressing this together. I am pressing this together.
So why is it quiet all of a sudden?
I don't know. I feel like you're up to mischief.
No, you need to
I think
stop
my hubby is up to mischief, y'all.
No.
You know when kids are quiet in a room and you have to go and check. Every now and then I have to go and check to see to see.
I'm just saying if this is Antiguan's dumplings, you'd be done already.
I know. With me making these standing up, you probably think that's what the life is about, making dumplings. No, it's actually split pea soup, but I put everything in the pressure cooker and I'm just kneading away and rolling these dumplings out, so when this start going, I can remove the lid and add these dumplings to that. So yeah, tell me how it is that you do split pea soup. If you like split pea, would you be willing to try the recipe? Yes. So I made split pea soup before, and I actually have it up on the blog, but I used pig's feet for that. Now, if it is that you want to use cow heel, you want to use a different meat, it's up to you. But for us, we like the pigtail or pig feet or so in there.
Well,
mainly pigtail or salt beef, as we say, you know. So yeah, I'm just chipping away. So go ahead, ask your questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Any questions coming?
No.
It's a quiet Saturday, I understand.
Yeah, we have a quiet bunch.
A quiet bunch. That's okay. Once you're looking at the live.
So Shams was saying her father makes split pea soup almost weekly.
Oh.
His favorite meat to use is turkey wings or beef.
Oh wow! So yeah, I've never had split pea soup with turkey wings or beef, but that is amazing. I think you should try whatever your family loves. Do it, do it, do it, do it. So I have made it with pig's feet. Now I'm doing it with pig tail. My friend, their family actually made no pig's feet, and I actually, you can choose to use cow heel. You can choose to do turkey wings. You can actually put little drumettes in there as well. I mean, listen.
So why not just do all?
Well, you can do all.
I'm just saying, all of the above is always the right answer.
Oh my goodness. No, all of the above is not always the right answer. Don't listen to Neil, y'all.
So Daniel was saying he only had split pea soup a couple of times, but it never quite tasted right.
Okay. Well, whenever you visit Daniel, you would be having Caro's split pea soup, Spice and Cafe, and I would change your mind.
We can fix that, yeah.
We are going to change your mind, trust me. So I'm going to leave these over here. So as soon as these, boil up, I'm going to give my hand a quick little wash. I just want to show the people the inside. I'll add the dumplings and I'll post up a picture later when we're about to chow down on this goodness.
Daniel was saying he heard something about how good I am, like he is at barbecuing. Something good. So.
You got one friend taking for you, huh? All right, y'all. It's almost there. Patience is the name of the game. That's the only thing with pressure cooker. You cannot see what's happening until after you get the lid out. And to get the lid out sometimes it takes a minute or more. Beautiful. Now I can open it. Woo! Oh my goodness. My people, look at this. Can you see? Can you see what I'm seeing? Oh, sucky now. Look at this beautiful goodness. See, look at this color. Look at this. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to add the dumplings, and it will add some thickness. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my little aromatic herb business, right now. I am going to taste this. Let me taste it, see how it is. Woo! I am going to add just a little bit of salt. So I have my kosher salt in here. I'm just going to pour a little bit in my hand. Add it to this. Not a lot, just because this is already good. This is already gorgeous. So all I have to do now, I'm going to let the lid stay off. And I am going to add my dumplings. I'm putting it back on the fire. I'm going to add my dumplings in here. And then it's going to boil away, do its thing. And then I am going to post later how everything looks. You know what I'm saying?
So how long you gonna leave the dumplings in for?
The dumplings gonna stay in for another 5 minutes or so. Once it gets incorporated, it cooks very quickly. So.
And it's just to let them know the recipe that's linked in the video. The main difference is just the meat.
Yeah.
Everything else is the same.
Definitely. So I'm gonna post up a picture of this little later. As I said, I have a recipe of this on my blog already, but I use a different
Meat.
part of the pig.
No,
So,
I think the one you have is cow heel.
no, I have a cow heel soup as well as I have a split pea with pig's feet.
Ah.
So, I just need to add these in here. Listen, this is a big pot of split pea soup. So Neil and I are going to be having a great dinner with this lovely soup. You see the yams and the carrots and the meat, all of that. So I'm going to let it stay and do its thing. And I'm going to post up a picture later so that you can see. I know you all hang out with me for almost an hour. I am very, very grateful. I don't want to keep you too long again. I appreciate you all hanging out this Saturday. Make sure and like, subscribe, share this live, try this recipe. If you've never had split peas before, I'm telling you, you can try this and you will fall in love. Or whenever you visit Carol, then she'll make split pea soup for you. Until next time, my lovely people, like, subscribe, share. One love, my people.